It's been a year since Vultures 1 V1 has dropped, and I gotta say, this album always sounded good to me. Like, I never really got the hate. Out of the two Vultures projects, V1 is easily my favorite. It honestly just feels more complete, more cohesive, and I'm gonna be honest, it just has better songs overall. People were hating on it though when it first dropped. I remember the comments, I remember everything. People were hating on Vultures 1 when it dropped, but looking back, people still do hate on it. But like looking back, man, it's clear this project has had way more effort put into it than Vultures 2. Say what you want, but this album has real highs, and I still find myself listening to this shit a whole year later. Songs like Stars, Key to My Life, Hood Rat, Burn, they're all great Ye tracks, and they've aged well too over time. Stars was like, to me, instant classic when I heard it for the first time. Especially, I went to the New York City listening party, and listening to that live was insane. Keys to My Life has that introspective Ye energy that really makes for a dope listen. And don't get me wrong, the album isn't perfect. It's not perfect. There are a couple moments that I really just don't like, but you know, even those have their place. Like Talking, for example. That song was made for North, like, let's be real. So you can't even rate it as like a Ye track. But that second half with Ty Dolla $ign in the outro is beautiful. Legit beautiful. They should have honestly made that to a whole song. The biggest thing I think Vultures 1 has over V2 is that it actually follows a theme. The album moves through heartbreak, wealth, and life in general in a way that makes sense for Ye and Ty. And it flows really well, and you can tell that there was an actual vision behind it. Meanwhile, V2, honestly, it just feels thrown together. Like, there were good songs, sure, like I mentioned in my last video, but as a project, it didn't have that same focus. V1 feels like an actual album, while V2 just feels like a collection of random sessions, to be honest. Then there's songs like Paperwork, which I hated at first. The beat was fire, the production is fire, but I hated that song. But that song actually grew on me now. Like, it really did. And that's the thing with Vultures 1. A lot of these songs have that replay value. The more you sit with the album, the more you realize there's a lot to appreciate here. It doesn't feel half-baked or rushed like V2 did at times. But there's a level of polish here that really makes the whole entire project feel way more official. At the end of the day, man, Vultures 1 is a solid project. You know, it's a solid project. Anybody saying otherwise is literally just hating. It's not Ye's best work, but it was never supposed to be. Honestly, it was never supposed to be. It's a fun, well-executed collab project that still holds up a year later. If anything, time has only made it sound better. And people could downplay it all they want, but the fact that I'm still bumping this a year later says a lot. Let me know what you guys think about V1 as a whole. Do you like V1 more than V2? I want to hear all your guys' thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.